Hello, my name is Michael Harry. I'm with Vinci Staging and Design, and today I'm talking about staging ideas to add pop to your kitchen. We all know that the kitchen will be the most important room to be showing your prospective buyers, and staging is done to increase the perception of value of your home. And the idea is that you're going to sell your home faster, receive higher offers, and possibly sell your home for more. The kitchens that we're going to be looking at today are all from homes that are currently on the market for sale, and these homes are all priced right around $350,000. The first kitchen we're looking at is an excellent use of lighting, and that's the number one idea to add some pop to your kitchen. This kitchen has the under cabinet lighting, which reflects off the granite countertops, 3 pendant lights over the island, recessed lighting, and then natural light coming from the window behind the sink. Now you'll notice the blinds are closed, but that was for the benefit of the photographer. Normally you're going to want to have your windows uncovered when you're showing it. Although this is a very nice kitchen, there are a couple of things I would change as a stager. You'll notice the 3 small bases on top of the refrigerator. I think they are too small to fit the massive refrigerator. The pop of color is not really where I want it to be in the room, so I would replace that with a plant of some type. It can be fake, it can be real, it'll add a little greenery, but the plants are a good decor item because they add some life and vitality, a little bit of color. They are natural and organic, and they can fit pretty much anywhere in your home, and the kitchen is no exception. On the opposite side of the room, there's a piece of artwork on the wall. The color is very neutral. It blends into the wall color. I would replace that out with another piece of artwork, maybe a painting that is colorful, something that's going to add a little pop and pizzazz to the room. And then the counter stools. The style, the shape, the color doesn't really fit this kitchen, I don't think. So I would think a backless stool, maybe a black color, would be a better fit. Rather than using 2, I would put 4 around the counter. An alternative would be to maybe use a metal stool, something more rustic looking to contrast against the metal of the appliances. And then finally, I would add a pop of color on the countertop. In this case, I'm showing a basket of fruit. The fruit is another natural, organic decor item, and it's appropriate for the kitchen because you normally find fruit in that room. Our next kitchen is another excellent example of the use of lighting. We still have the under cabinet lighting. We have the pendant lights over the island. You have recessed lighting. And then you have the large windows on the wall with the sink. And you'll notice in this photo, the lights are all on. And regardless of what time of day, and when you're showing the property, you should have all the lights on. Now this is a very sophisticated looking kitchen. One thing I want to point out with this, in contrast to the first kitchen we looked at, you'll notice that the counter stools are nicer because they have the upholstered seats. They're neutral looking, so they, the shape, the style, it seems to be, a nice, elegant complement to the island. The only thing I would probably change with this kitchen is the floral centerpiece on the island. It's a little bit too neutral. I think a pop of color would create a focal attention on the island, and other than that, I think they've done a really nice job. The next kitchen we have is a little bit different because we have the dark countertops and the dark cabinets. This room is clean, but it's pretty much not, unstaged. It's a blank slate, and it needs a little bit of, warmth and staging to make it more inviting and memorable. I would add the green plant above the refrigerator just to fill that corner a little bit. I would put in the counter stools, probably with upholstered seats, adds a little bit of softness to the space. And then, of course, the color of bowl with a bowl of fruit on the countertop. And we'll notice again, the space has decent lighting with the windows behind the sink. You've got the ceiling fixture above the sink, and then the pendant lights. One thing I would mention is I would not cheap out with your lighting. Any upgrade that you can do with the lighting, it's going to influence and transfer to the rest of the space. So in this case, if you haven't updated the flooring, you haven't really updated the countertops, you haven't put in nice backsplash, you can sort of offset some of that by just updating the lighting. And here, what I've shown are new pendant lights and the semi-flush light fixture over the sink in a gold tone, and that is complementary to the other stainless steel appliances, and that's something that's trending now, where you can mix the metal colors. Our next kitchen, once again, has nice lighting with the natural light coming from the window at the sink area, the bay with the door and the two windows. You've got the chandelier and the light fixture over the island, all nice and bright, which is very good. However, I think what stands out in this kitchen that definitely would need to be changed is the furniture. You've got heavy, dark furniture, and they've got orange tone, which does not really complement the color of the cabinetry or the woodwork in the room. I think the dining table and dining chairs, should be swapped. Something, I would say, higher scale, higher end look, and then use different counter stools, not necessarily matching what's at the dining area, but something complementary with the color. And then definitely change out the light fixtures, something a little bit more updated looking. Now they do have a bowl of fruit on the island, but let's get rid of all the orange and replace that with something else. The next kitchen we have is a very large space, but I think what is noticeable is all the brown. You've got brown cabinets, the brown floors, the brown furniture, the brown window treatment. You've got lots of brown, and it's pretty evident that they put a tablecloth on the table to break up some of the brownness of the space. They do have an accent color on the wall with the red. I would probably do something different with the pink color in the room. But my idea really has to do with changing up the furniture to get rid of some of the brown. In this case, I think something in the mid-century modern type look would be a nice touch with updating the look and also creating a more contemporary look. I'm recommending a white table with some white chairs, white chair at the desk area in the same style as the dining set. I'd also change out the chandelier over the dining table, something a little bit more contemporary looking, and also will incorporate some of the white. And then I would remove some of the artwork that they had on the walls. But otherwise, you can see the pop that we talked about with the lighting, it still applies here. You've got the light fixtures, you've got the recessed lighting, and you have lots of natural light coming from the window at the sink. I hope you enjoyed today's video about staging your kitchen. If you have some comments or recommendations as to how you would change up these rooms, please leave your comment. Until next time.